back on a ferry and we are going from Hokkaido back down to Sendai with the intentions of staying with the Starkeys for a couple more days because Brian has got a concert. He's playing a show with his band, so we're going to go see that on Saturday. And then after that, we're going to be heading to Tokyo, and we'll be in Tokyo for 8 days before heading further south into Japan. But this ferry is actually even nicer than the last one. This one really, honest to God, looks just like a cruise ship. It's probably a lot newer, and that's probably why. But I mean, like, it's this character. And there's the great outdoors. And it's been a pretty pleasant ride, but Katie didn't sleep much last night on our floor. She's a bit grumpy. But here's breakfast. So I have no idea what this thing is. It's in the bathroom on ships, on the ferries we've been on. I have no idea. If anybody can identify that, I'd love to know what it's for.
So, it has been quite some time since we have seen a private bathroom in our time in Hokkaido. So, I took some time while we were on this cruise to look over the map really hard. And I found that the handicap bathrooms sometimes have showers in them that essentially become private once you lock that door. So we're hanging out in the handicap bathroom right now, getting ready to take some showers so that we don't have to take showers in the onsens on here with a whole bunch of other people. So this is the handicap bathroom. Yes, he is that far away from me. Nice toilet. I mean, that's the standard affair toilet apparatus, except for all the little handholds and whatnot. Regular sink, storage, and then a huge shower area. And I mean, when you're handicapped, I'm assuming that you got to get a wheelchair and stuff in there and do all the things you got to do. But we found the private bathroom loophole. Where are the handicapped people doing it?
Okay, so this handicap bathroom is a unique opportunity to show you how this thing washes your butt. I know this is weird, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's a little bit of a convoluted process. You got to trick it by covering the sensor so it thinks you're actually sitting down. And then I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to push the butt sprayer, right? You're going to see this thing come out. There it is. How do you think about that? And hilariously, it has hit the ceiling. Oh boy, I'm 30 years old. So I'm a big shooter fan, and this is a copy of Paradis made by Konami, and it's actually really rare. And it's here on a ship, which is kind of a peculiar place to find a video game that's not that common. But it's very exciting for me. I hope you're excited too. So the buses in Japan work kind of uniquely. When you get on, you take a little ticket, and there's this board up here at the very front. Your ticket has a number, and on this board there's numbers, and it corresponds to the price of, every time you go and stop, the price goes up a little bit. So depending on where you get on, depends on how much you pay when you get off. It's kind of a good system, but it's kind of a bad system too, because everybody takes forever to pay when they get off the bus, and it kind of slows the system down a bit. But it's better than the Indonesian way of buses where you pay what they say or they might kill you. There are giraffes everywhere in Japan, which is pretty good. I mean, you want to make sure that they respect the nubbins. So this locker system is kind of interesting. It's a train station, bus station type place. And basically you just find a locker that you want or whatever. You open it, you put your gear in, you close it, and then you pay it. And it's kind of expensive. It's about $4.50 for 6 hours of usage. And then it spits out a ticket with a number on it. And when you come back to get your stuff, you've got that ticket, you punch in your number and it unlocks the door for you. So there's no keys or anything involved. It's all electronic, and both of our bags, large bags, fit inside of 1168 here. This is Dudon Pachai. Man, I love Japan's video games. Arcades are so awesome. I just got done playing for an hour a game of Street Fighter 4 with some kid back and forth. It was pretty awesome. It's, I miss arcades.
Some of the fast food restaurants in Japan, all you have to do is come up to one of these bots, make your selection of what you want to eat, pay the bot, and then it gives you a receipt. You take it in, you give it to somebody in the store, and they give you the dish of your choice. Eric handed off his receipt, and a moment later, he has this little treat.
So as you may have noticed, vending machines are kind of a big deal in Japan, as in we just showed you a vending machine that gives you soup. But you know you're in Japan when you see something like this. Look at this can of soda. Look at this character. I can't possibly begin to contrive something that would look more Japanese than this, the situation with these 3 sodas from the future. These digital slot machine and pachinko places are like a huge business here. This place is packed. It's like the middle of a day on a weekday. Makes no sense. But gambling's illegal, so I'm not sure. I guess they're playing for tokens. I guess somehow you turn tokens back into money. I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is, but it's big business. These places are everywhere. So this beach is really, really cold. The water, well, really, I mean, people are swimming in it, but I'm kind of a wuss, so I'm not gonna swim in it. And then it washes up like all this, like this type of stuff, like hits you in the legs and stuff while you're standing in the water. Katie got hit by a cutting board. Just kind of came up out of the water, and like a 6-foot log. So I'm walking along and I'm asking Brian about if cars from outside of Japan are really expensive, and we said they were really impractical. He said every once in a while you see like a Volkswagen or something. This is a Volkswagen, and it's not completely out of the place here. I mean, compared to this little thing, it is. But I mean, you know, there's like vans and stuff like this, and this is a Nissan. And then he said every once in a while you see an American vehicle, and here's the American vehicle. It's a big Chevrolet, like sticking halfway out, just looking massive compared to everything else. It's pretty funny.
Did you want me to ask you questions about it, and maybe we'll do it like an insane voiceover about this amazing game which you have at home?
Shut up. I spent $1 on this.
You spent $1 on this? You're a Klein.
I put another $1 in and I'm done.